you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the whole.
Done with all the fakeness, filters on the faces, pretty only goes so far. What's with all the hatred, judging on the daily, slowly tearing us apart? Why can't we just hold up? Is it too much to just show love? We all try our hardest, ain't nobody flawless. Honestly, I've had enough. We could tear all the walls down, turn this place to a ghost town. What you see is what you get. All these voices are so loud, we can drown all the noise out. What you see is what you get now. Yeah, we all bleed the same. Yeah, we all bleed the same.
Century, doing something mean to it, do it better than anybody ever seen.
Example, but a back from 1X, it's just pinstripes in the kill.
I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. Clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping on the defense. Jumps it catches it. The system broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose.
Wait, and just get upset. Oh my God! You gotta get two.
So far, not the case. Finds the first, that's the second. Wants to make that a good time.
Man grabs across the middle, completely.
Behind esports, they're just gonna rush on in, Ryan, and shoot at every single.
Oh no! He thought he was dead, but he will turn back.
It's gonna be coming down to the final player.
More harder. Oh, but Malice finds one, finds two, finds Lava. Oh no! Lava completely.
Specifically, they can kiss my.
Yo, what is cooking, gamers? We are live here, K7 League. Got Kalam with me. Yo, what's cooking, man?
I'm doing great. How you doing tonight, Chef? I just got done doing a kind of well, I shouldn't say a banger series. Pretty slaughter 3-0, but how you doing tonight?
Doing good, man. Just got out of the kitchen, chefing it up for 12 hours today. That's how I do it, and hop right on out of the shower into a cast. Didn't even eat nothing yet because
Nice.
I'm ready to cook this up here. So we got Orlando Kingsman versus Sapphire Wolves. I believe the lobby is getting set and getting ready. We can do a really quick rundown here. I like to go right into who we are seeing tonight. I'll run through our rosters here. Orlando Kingsman. We are going to see Norsa, Fantasy, Goon, and DP. On the other side, we got Sapphire Wolves. We are going to be cooking up with Camo, Sky, Skittles, and Red Cell. So, Clam, you want to talk to us about the standings here, what their records are, what we're looking at?
Yeah, I think overall, obviously I haven't done a ton of anything in here. It's my first cast with y'all, but I mean, if we look at the scoreboard, both of these teams at the very bottom, I know Orlando Kingsman looking for a big win to go to playoffs here. I mean, top 4 make it to playoffs in each group, I was told. So, I mean, yeah, if they can win this one, they have another one also later, I believe, in the week as well. But if they can win this one, they're in a really good position because they're, toward that midfield. There's a lot of teams 2-2, 2-3, so it might come down to map count. They're looking for a big 3-0 here tonight.
Yeah, Sapphire Wolves pretty much are just looking to gatekeep the Kingsmen from having a shot at winning. They are 0-4, have yet to win. They do have 2 maps to their name. They're 2-14 on maps. Kingsmen sitting 4-6 on maps, looking pretty all right. Just got to get past that Synthrex Esports. Looking for a win here and looking for another one as well. So they got a lot of uphill battling to do. Let's look at our map set of where our battle will be taken. So we got Den, Hardpoint, Raid, S&D, Den, Overload. If the Wolves can muster up a little bit of schnuff here tonight, we're going to get a double expo finish. Clam, I feel like this is a good map set for us tonight.
Yeah, we were just talking about it, or I was just talking about it with you off the air. I mean, this is probably one of the most preferred map sets, at least for me, that I enjoy watching. I'm not a huge fan of Scar, but I do love me some Den and some Exposure as well. Watching Exposure, especially Overload as well. Unfortunately, we won't get that one in this series, but Exposure, fun map to watch nonetheless. And I mean, Raid, a classic. Probably my favorite map just ever to play, to watch. Great map. And I mean, yeah, we should have a banger of a series starting on Den here. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what to expect from either of these teams. I mean, Orlando Kingsman, they do have the record edge and, the map count edge as well. Sapphire Wolves still struggling, looking for their first one. But I mean, that doesn't necessarily tell the whole story. So it's really going to be, for me, once we load in the eye test for me, who's going to be coming out hotter, who's going to be shooting their guns. I mean, it's Call of Duty at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, and we see a lot of like top tier, first and second seed, first and second position teams playing eeach other. These are evenly matched in terms of the scoreboard and where they're sitting. The Wolves have been showing out, going 2-12. They're going for it. They're playing. They're not giving up. But their record's not there. It's not showing. They're at 0-4. It's rough. At the complete other side, we got Atlanta sitting at the 4-0. So, we got 5-0 sitting on the other side. They're actually the only team in the entire K7 that has yet to win a match. It is really rough. It's definitely rough to be looking at. They had a lot to discover within themselves and a lot that they could learn to practice, throughout everything that's been going on. So hopefully it all comes down to tonight. But it's really all eyes on the Kingsmen because they want to get that playoff spot, and Synthrax wants to keep them off. And now Synthrax is a team that I have casted before. They are the team that pretty much got the quickest loss in Black Ops 7 history so far for me.
Oh, no.
And I was looking at other records across the board from other casters and other leagues, and they are standing as the quickest team to lose. In total, they had 13 in Hardpoint, 1 on S&D, and nothing in Overload. The whole match was over in less than 30 minutes, including lobby time. It was wild. And here they are sitting
Wow.
above these two teams. So,
Wow, that's crazy.
what direction does it go after that? But clearly,
I mean,
Synthrax
can only
picked
go
it
up, right?
So, yeah.
It can only go up
If
from
you're
there.
the Wolves,
That's
you can only go up. You're 0-4.
yeah.
so.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully, I mean, Wolves just looking to play spoiler tonight. That is crazy. At 17, I think that might be the record. I think the lowest I've seen is like 22 or 21 or so. Wow, that's. I mean, shouts out to Synthrax for bouncing back, because I don't know, that's a crazy way to start, to lose a match. I mean, it's the fastest way. I mean, typically, I mean, you don't bounce back after losing a match like that one, but shouts out to them for being able to do so. And I mean, yeah, Orlando looking for a big upset tonight. I looked at some of their graphs as well. I was looking at the KD trend. They have the shout out the COD stats as well. Other leagues don't have this. This is a great tool for them to use in this one. And I mean, I see the trend toward the earliest of January. It looks like their first match, their KD trend was through the roof. And ever since then, I mean, it went all the way down to about even and kind of fluctuating around there. And even last couple matches, really quite below even, got slammed. Looks like January 12th in their last one. So yeah, looking for a big bounce back from them. And I mean, hey, this is the team to do it against, right? This looks like potentially it could be an easy win for you, but I mean, you can't take them lightly here, or you might just, find yourself losing this one. So they got to make sure they're locked in and ready to go, because I mean, this, like we said, this is a very important matchup for them.
Yeah, and with the stat tracking that goes on in this league, Trig is the guy behind that. He is a mastermind. He truly is the chef of stats. He gets it all locked in, everything tracked beautifully. I believe this COD stat tracker is something new that they're doing. I still have to get updated on what's going on with that, but I'm sure Trig is at the helm of it. This guy, out of all the leagues that I've worked with him, he knows what's going on, so good on him for that. But we're just waiting on some players to get loaded in here, it looks like. Got a few more left to go, and then we're kicking it off to Den Hardpoint.
Yeah, and I mean, Den Hardpoint to start us on out, I mean, this is probably the staple in BO7 for the map selection. At least we've seen Den, in all three game types. And I mean, it seems like the players do really enjoy this map in all three types of game modes as well. I do for sure love watching it, especially in SND. I think it plays really well. Snipers are just pop-off potential with them as well. We see a ton of flashy plays. I saw a Collateral yesterday as well. Chef with a sniper rifle, top broken. It was a crazy hype play, but I mean, they can make such an impact in SND, and I'm glad that we're seeing them this year. I mean, I've been missing them these past couple of years.
Yeah, the snipers, I'm a big sniper advocate. When I see them come out, I be going crazy. It changes the entire mode, changes the whole pace. It changes where you're going, where you're pushing, where you're peeking. Because 1 pixel and you're out of here, immediate 0 millisecond time to kill, deleted. So, and it has to be in good hands, and it has to be used appropriately. Are you locking down lanes? Are you quick scoping and just using it like a shotgun? Normally you're using it to lock down those lanes, but when you get that player that's versatile with it, it can really change the entire pace of it. But here we go. We are loading into Den Hardpoint. This is Clam's first K7 match. Super excited to be working with you again here. Let's cook it up, see what they got.
Yeah, let's find out if it's going to be Sapphire or going to play spoiler, or if it's going to be the Kingsman coming out strong and taking this first map. We're going to be on board with Norza going toward mid, but immediately a 3 down. I mean, Sapphire Wolves just cleaning house. A great way to open up the Den Hardpoint. They'll strike first and get a lot of positioning to work with as well while they're soaking some much needed P1 time here.
Yeah, each person did their job. They're holding it off here. Sapphire Wolves, not who we expected to start, as we were talking about the stat line. So I love seeing that. We got the number 64 there. COD still doesn't know how to update and fix that. Always love that. But here we go. We got a little bit of a flip. It is just P1. We're looking for those P2 spawns. That's what's big. Sky is just kind of camping up their top. Want to make sure no one's rotating out to get to this next hill. We're seeing a lot of red where it needs to be. The Wolves in some good positioning. They have the numbers to start it off, but they also have the positioning. DP was the guy to get something done. Can't get it done now. Fantasy is in the hot seat, waiting for his teammate to push up there. Norsa is behind. The collapse starting to come in here. Fantasy trying to get up there. Can't get it done now. Norsa No teammates really too close to help DP try to get in there, wait for Goon. Now they're coming in, they're just feeding into the gauntlet, one after another. Camo with another nice kill. Wolves just pounding it, get into those kills.
Yeah, this has been a great setup from them so far. We saw in transition, they just had a red wall of arrows just watching him. But unfortunately, they are going to spawn out thanks to a nice route from the Kingsman. So now the Kingsman, I mean, they still haven't broken into this hill. They're spawning in the back, but I mean, they're still getting funneled. I mean, that can happen. You can hold the hill from either direction. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting the kills in transition. Camo with another one. He's 11-1 right now, Chef. I don't know what's going on, but this guy just turned up in map number 1. Does not want the Kingsman to make the playoffs, apparently, as they find themselves up about 50 points, and they already transitioned to new. This has been a great start from the Wolves here.
Yeah, the Wolves have been reading everything perfectly. Camo is going off, cooking it up there. And they just have the positioning. You know, they lost a little bit of that P1 at the start, but they were able to read what was going on. You know, they got the kills. They're getting in position. They kind of lose it here, but no real anchors. They're waiting for the teammates. They're getting the trades now, which is huge. We're not seeing a lot of trades from Orlando. They're just getting the kills, and that's the end of it. Goon, the last one in there now. DP has to push in from mid. We had Norsa wrapping all the way around and gets taken out by Red Cell. And now they're all trying to look for this flank. The entire team, I think they just kind of gave up now. 20 seconds left. Got 2 players committed onto that hill. Seems like Orlando really wants to overcommit onto this next one, really dedicate a lot of players and resources to it, but they also can't get that. The Wolves, look at how they're able to get these players onto this next hill. The Kingsmen are still pushing through the exact same spot that they're not getting any success towards. I'd like to see them push around this outside. They have yet to try this. Maybe they try and get some kind of ankle on the Wolves. Able to split him up a little bit with DP in a good position, but he does not win these crucial fights. We're seeing a lot of those crucial fights not going in the favor of Kingsmen, and Wolves just stay on top with their gun skill on point.
And I mean, honestly, Chef, going into this, we talked about how this is this team that has not won anything as of so far. And I mean, this is looking like a completely different team. I mean, if you would have told me that, or not told me that going into this, I mean, this would have been probably, I mean, one of the top teams probably, I would have guessed, right? With the scoreline the way it is, 132-26 right now. I don't know what is happening, but Wolves woke up. They ate their Wheaties this morning or something. I'm not sure what's happening, but they've come out to a great lead. And I mean, it has been Orlando Kingsman, a lot of solo challenge going on in the feed we see so far, not playing together as tight in as they really need to try and break these hills. And I mean, really, Wolves just capitalizing on these solo challenges, just ironing up in transition, doing a great job playing proactive. It's really going to be up to Kingsman to try and make the second transition of hills to be better, but unfortunately, gunned in the top window. We'll see you later. Orlando Kingsman do hold on to the time for now, though. And I mean, you can milk the P1 here, Chef. This is a hill on P1, not like the other ones in BO7 where you can get a ton of time.
Yeah, I loved seeing the flank there from Sky, making it all the way around. And you know what I'd really like to see is something I can hear. And let's do a little bit of listenings and see what is going on with the Sapphire Wolves and what this success is sounding like.
Oh, Hunter.
It's going down. They're gonna be.
One. Let's running there. Just go in the back. Lobby. Fantasy.
Every kill you get, votes him out.
Yeah, he's weak. Lobby. He's right side lobby. Right side lobby.
I'll be done. Yo, it's Fantasy's a new. One in the back of me.
BS&D.
One in the back of me. Dead. Oh, he's one shot actually.
Yo, BS&D challenge.
Got you.
It's just spawning.
Yo,
go up lobby. I'm one shot.
Watching your back. I hear your lobby.
I can't.
I got you one shot in hill. No, in hill, dead. Another one.
Lobby dead.
Good shit.
I'll be in the back.
In the back. Cutting off lobby.
Three up. Nice.
Lobby dead.
Turn around.
Good shit.
All right, they are definitely enjoying their success. That's I could say from those calls. Definitely not tier 1 team call outs, but there's call outs there, but there's a lot of positivity getting thrown around.
Yeah, definitely a lot of positivity for sure. I mean, it's probably all positivity when you're up as much as you are right now in map number 1. It doesn't even seem like they're particularly trying too hard either is the thing. And I mean, that might be nervous for Kingsman as we go forward. I mean, map number 1 not done yet, but I mean, this has been an incredible performance from the Wolves. Not something I expected at all going into this den. I thought we might be seeing a close affair, kind of a barn burner, but I mean, it has been all red in the kill feed. Sapphire Wolves just shutting down everybody. A Hellstorm, double Hellstorm coming up for 2 different players at the same time, Chef.
That's how you can tell the callouts aren't active if they're both pulling in the Hellstorm, but they're probably like, it's over real soon anyway. You only got 50 left to go. You know, mathematically, you can lose all the way up to you got 249, but the way I've been seeing this Sapphire Wolves play this map has been quite dirty. We're going to see it again on Overload, guaranteed. Gunplay very similar in how Overload is and how you're able to take lanes and hold them and push your blockers and whatnot. So we might see a lot of the similar things happening. The only difference is if Kingsman can read how these gunfights are going, what positions are working for them and what aren't, and how they can change it up for that map 3. But Raid S&D, it's a classic. I don't know these gamers particularly on Kingsman. If we got some OGs that really know Raid in and out, it's a completely different set of stats on this next map. But we got 25 seconds left to go on this one, and we got all 3 players, Red Cell, Sky, Camos, we see there on screen, just fucking, he is getting frosted with fearlessness as he just locks down this hill, and I love what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, 15 seconds to close it. They can probably still win it on here. Contest is on in. Couple of players chiming on in for kills, but Sky with 3 is going to shut down the remainder. Now up to Norza to try and contest 4 a little bit. The furthest player up, but he's got to go. 5 seconds left, and it'll be Sapphire Wolves claiming the first map here, and I don't think anybody can really touch for the side of the Kingsmen. They'll just go into a funnel and get shut down. Sapphire Wolves come out strong in map number 1 and put a big one on the board, playing spoiler. The Kingsmen not appreciating that one.
Yeah, again, Kingsmen have to win this one to have any chance of moving on. And the Wolves are just blocking them out here. They're showing up. They know that they got this mainstream cast, and they are really showing us viewers what it means to be the bottom tier, worst ranked team on K7. They're still going to be putting up some numbers.
Yeah, doing what they can in that one, but just wasn't quite enough. And I mean, they're going to be falling in the first map. We're going to be transitioning, like you said, to Raid S&D. So maybe some OGs on this team. Maybe that'll help them out with the strategies. I don't know, but they need to get something going, and something going soon, or they'll find themselves kind of in the whole 3-0 here. I'm not going to lie, Chef. It's been pretty clinical so far from Sapphire.
Yeah, it was a bit disgusting for them. They're definitely getting caramelized up in that chaos. You know, looking at the stats, Red Cell, Skittles, and Camo, all over 20 kills. Camo almost hitting that 30 bomb with almost 2 minutes on hill. Camo really showing up. But then it comes down to, can Camo keep that going? Is he able to do that again in Overload? Because are they going to be relying on this? Is this something he can do? But that's something for a future time. You know, let these players load up into S&D, and we'll throw it into a little bit of break, and we'll see you guys soon.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my
All right, gamers, they are starting it up. Let's see it. I love me some raid S&D, and I love me some snipers. This is a sniper favorite map. You know, whether you're looking on statue, you're on full side, or even if you're chowing mid. I love seeing a sniper versus sniper mid chow. And one thing in Black Ops 7, I'm waiting to see the clip get hit, is that jump shot where you can jump over the wall and get that one shot off with the sniper. Sometimes they get the shot off and someone's there. I have yet to see that get connected. But let's see here. Everyone really clashing here on stairs. Seeing what can happen on pool. Trade here on DP immediately, but all the players are here for some action.
Yeah, the jig is up. The Kingsmen know they're here, but can they shut it down? This is still anybody's round to claim here. Nade's going to land on the bomb planter. Fantasy gonna get the info. Camo in a decent spot to watch mid, but really gonna be who on Kingsman's gonna activate. Camo gets shots on through, and now Norse are gonna back on up. And I mean, it's really just this linchpin player, Skittles, in bedroom that might be able to seal the round for the Wolves here. Norse has got to find him, and got to find him soon. And he might have got God timing here. Actually, he does. Yeah, right above both the players, but he's not going to see anything. He's going to spot nothing, and he's wondering where these guys are. They got to be below him. Norza with the best timing. He's going to get the first one. 20 seconds now. They're running out of time, though. He's going to get the shots down range. Norza, long-range shots, connects. 1v2 now. Red Cell, all to do with 10 seconds, and that'll be the retake. Kingsman delivered the first round.
God timing. Like, this guy had that handed to him on a platter. He had the full charcuterie board spread on that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Scump put in some good words to the COD gods for that.
Yeah, might have prayed before that one, kneeling down. That was some crazy timing, I'm not gonna lie. That was wild. I'm surprised that he wasn't watching his flank there, because he had a teammate in bottom bedroom below him watching the other side too. So the fact that he wasn't watching the pinch and just lets him slip through, yeah, the ghost of Scump took over the controller. I don't know. That was crazy. As Kingsman,
ghost, he's still around, bro. What the...
Yeah.
All right,
his time trial is what I meant.
All right. All right, here we go. We got the 3-1 split. We're pushing A with a read, it looks like. 2 watching mid, no action happening. Camo in the spot. This guy has the gunny. Give him a couple pixels. He's taking you out. Couple shots coming down. He is keeping aggression, not even reloading. Goonin back in the cars with the sniper, looking for this push. Got Nasser right in front. Number 1 here, Red Cell, is the guy that sniper needs to be taken out. Has to get in position. See him work around Hut, what he can get. Goon's looking for him. Call has to come in. Got to work with his teammate. Where's he shouldering? He's going to be looking at this other spot. Here it comes. Here comes the timing. Doesn't pull the trigger. Waiting for it. The thing with this sniper, you got to have that hairpin trigger, but you got a 1v4. Not going to work out for him. And here we go with an answer back now. Tied up. S&D looking a lot different from the hard corner.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll have a better map this time around and not so one-sided in the search. It's a nice answer back there from Sapphire, as they would claim all 4 and no deaths in that round as well. Key point in that one. So potential streaks looming for players on Sapphire the further we go into this map here. So we'll be on the lookout for that one. And I mean, we'll see if the sniper gets any more value. Goon, I believe already died twice. I'm not sure if he had the sniper the first round, so he might have one more crack at it or not. I'm not sure. We'll keep updated with that here in a moment, but it's going to be offense for Sapphire, and 4 toward mid, and the nades are going to land. Beautiful peach of a nade over the top, and that's going to be first blood.
Yeah, nice cook on that one. We got a 3-up both sides, as I believe that was Fantasy caught that kill there. And now we got Red Cell full prone here. Little Tom Clancy action. Gets pushed on doors. Not sure how he even knew he was there. Hey, Camo looking for this trade, playing the rocks. Oof, gets taken out, and that is a quick win. Answered right back. We're going back-to-back each round. We got a serious S&D here. Let's push it to round 11. That's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the risky play, right? When you go 4 toward mid, I mean, despite getting the first nade kill, too, I might add, right? Like, they're in the 4v3 situation. They just get collapsed on. The trade's not good enough. Fantasy was there. He gets 2 in the round to seal it. And now it's going to be the Kingsmen up 2-0 or 2-1, excuse me, on the offense. We'll see what they have on their offensive attack, because I feel like offense a little bit favored. The more I see this raid, even back in the day, offense I feel like was a little bit favored on raid. So we'll see what they have in store for us. It looks like toward A we go, and they're going to be met with a little bit of resistance toward Laundry.
Yeah, I only see 2 players there, and he wasn't even able to catch the trade. He's just kind of getting pushed back now, but we do have Sky coming up through mid, looking for a little bit of rapid. DP reads it. It'll be a little bit of a fight, and Sky's going to have to wrap around even further, and that gets stunned out. They know his location. He's really struggling to find anything here. He's getting chewed up. They got him in the deep fryer, just getting cooked as he's really trying to get something down. The bomb is getting down here. Skittles looking for a little bit of action here. Fantasy right there. Gets a few shots off. I think it was just on that trophy system, not even on the player. A little bit of peeks. Playing it back and forth. There comes the jump down. I was waiting to see it. Does he jump through the window? Goes for the full wrap. Skittles, like, what? Oh my God.
Crazy gunfight there, but it is going to be the Kingsmen that do get it over the line in the end. They had the numbers advantage in that one. They will deliver it. You know, despite some spicy things happening in that one, it did have a kind of a bland ending, I will say. But you know, I mean, it's good to see though. At the very least, Kingsmen, they win the offensive and they get 3 rounds on the board now. Much better showing than they did in that first hard point. So potentially a bounce back in this series. Only time will tell. They got to keep this momentum going, though. They can't afford to let their foot off the gas. They still need to really win this series in convincing fashion as well. This really can't go 5 because of the map count we were talking about on the pre-show, right? Going into the playoffs, the map count might play a pivotal role. So, got to keep going for them. Back on the offense for Sapphire. 4-day we go.
Yeah, I love Red Cell setting that up. It didn't get the trophy in the right spot as his van's still blue. Nade spots are massive on this side. You got to know how to double hit stairs. You got to know how to blow those vans up. Smoke does get used here. Call comes in that someone's on the bomb. Doesn't find the kills. Able to get away from it. No bomb down. Teammates are dying. We got 3 up on both sides. Sky is caught out in the open, but his teammate goes big. Camo finding those kills. Looking for some bodies out the back. Shots coming through. Goon looking for one here. 1v1. Can't get it done. Wow, Kingsman looking nice here, but the Wolves looking a little nicer.
Yeah, Goon, I mean, he chowed out the art, and he hit a couple of nice shots. I'm surprised he didn't just immediately rechow him, but he did, and then just kind of got caught in transition. Yeah, it was an awkward one from him, because Camo just holds an iron all day. That's a freebie for him right there, if you'll ever see one. Sapphire Wolves, they'll answer back with the second one on the board now, and it's still up in the air. Who's going to win this search and destroy? It's been kind of sloppy so far, back and forth here, Chef.
Yeah, definitely been sloppy. It's been like a gamble, honestly. It's not like they're earning the back and forth. It's just, you know, wherever it lies, it lies. We are seeing a B push here, a rare side from Kingsman, and they catch the snipe with DP, and his teammate catches that kill. That's free 99. They got this whole thing locked down. Goon is looking in a hot spot here. Camos might just walk right into it. He's going to relocate here. Okay, could probably get a little high ground watching back. Snipers need to just lock down an area. Be like, hey, don't worry about this entire area. I got it. Sky sneaks one in. A little bit more numbers in their favor. Camo in the hut. Finds DP. All hits. Knows that the other player's up top. Calls are coming in. They got both players there. Catches the mantle. This is huge. Breaks the glass and hops down. Teammate right there to find the trade. Snipe comes in. Oh my God, he shows his back to him. Why would he do that? Takes the loss. Wow, what a round.
I'm not sure if they knew he was there. I swear he shot. Maybe he was just hiding there the whole time. I don't know. I didn't see him shoot, but I mean, I guess they just didn't know where he was. They only know where DP's positioning was. He put that sniper to pretty good use that round, able to get a couple of kills, but I believe he died twice now with that, so I don't think we'll be seeing the sniper anymore from DP the rest of this series, so unfortunate for him, but were able to get the round at the very least, despite it coming down to a 1v1. Probably shouldn't have come down to a 1v1, but I mean, hey, you'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Now we got 4 versus 2. Kingsman looking to extend this series and see an exposure. See what we can get done. Sky now with the sniper. Looking for some action. Camo finds the first blood. No trades happening. Sky still looking for it. Very scared. You should not be watching stairs with the sniper up there. Your teammates should be watching that. So it's I don't like that call. But Skittles is in a right spot here, looking for him. Ooh, he is so lucky he didn't push forward there and came back onto the steps. And now Wolves, pretty clean win.
Yeah, it seems like when Wolves have been winning the rounds, they've been pretty clean. When Kingsmen are winning the rounds, they are not. So maybe Kingsmen getting by the skin of their teeth or something. I don't know. It's been a very back and forth search, but it seems like the rounds are kind of one-sided, like I was saying a little bit. But so far, so good. Sapphire answer back. Need to win a couple more in a row, though. They want to make sure they close this gap and keep it closed. And so far, it's been Camo doing a lot of the heavy lifting for Sapphire. 10-4 for him. He was the heavy slayer in map number 1 as well, if you remember. I believe 30 bomb and the end of that one.
Yeah, almost there. And now 10-4. Maybe they can just rely on this guy. He's on a 2 streak right now. Nade comes through. Everyone gets scared. Hops out. But he still got some players in there. Sky... Trying to see what he's doing. Yeah, he's still watching that same spot. No players over there that's going to be seeing him. Bomb might get down. Looking at maybe Camo finding some more plays here with Red Cell right by his back. Red Cell was another heavy hitter in that last round. See what they could find. Fantasy's in a nice god spot here. Looking for doors. Can't find anything. Red Cell now pushing up. Looking for Goon out in the back. Goon going to have to fall back. Nade comes through. Skittles. That's 2 perfectly cooked nades now in this S&B. Nasra looking for a DP, the last alive in a 1v2 situation. He's in a good spot, but so is Sky right up top. How did he die there? The pistol. All right, I was going to say maybe the sniper shotgunned him there, but Wolves, here we go. Ties it up. 4 up both ways.
Yeah, nice retake there, honestly, all things considered. I mean, you know, you saw, I believe it was Camo and Kitchen backing on up, got naded early, played his life patiently, waited for his teammates to get involved. And I mean, yeah, that God nade, I don't know where that came from, but that was a crazy nade to kill him in ring. And especially as well, it was Skittles really got the bomb planter right away. That gave them the numbers advantage to retake. And I mean, sometimes that can happen. You know, the bomb planter, sometimes you're just SOL, right? You just plant the bomb and you die. But it's your teammates' job to really prevent that from happening, or, you know, buy enough time to where they can't defuse. And unfortunately, Kingsman not able to buy enough time in that one. All tied up at 4, and Bomb going toward A. First blood toward mid. This might be an A push, and it will be. Bomb down early. It's up to the rest of Kingsman to do something. Sky with the sniper gets a second one. This is looking like their round. We'll see if they can clutch on up for the side of Kingsman.
Yeah, Sky, 2 nice ones there. Good transition to see that. Still in a good spot if he holds it. Just waiting on the timing now on the sniper. There we go. Call should come out where he is. He's going to be reading this top laundry. Snipe going to pull through here. And he takes the pixel immediately. He shares a little bit of shoulder pad, and he's out of here. DP last alive. 15 seconds to get this defused. Call comes in. Sky looking for a clean ace. Oh, the recoil going to take him off. Wait, did he clean it up? Was that it there at the end? Oh, my God. Sky bringing it to match point with the sniper. There it is. Oh, yes.
Boo, Skittles, boo, boo. Stole your teammate's ace. That's disappointing. It is what it is, though. They did get the round at the end of the day. And
yeah, the shot was there.
Emotional damage.
You gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna crack up all cast if you keep doing that. Producer, man.
Sky rocking it back with the snipers. Follow him. See how they take this on this match point. He's gonna chow mid. What he's gonna do here. Trophy comes down a little bit far back. Not too happy with that placement, but he's not gonna find anyone here. It's gonna be Skittles in the hot seat. Skittles up here, top laundry, looking for that bomb coming out. Teammates still dragging their feet on this rotation. But they do have an extra loss to play with. Skittles really getting tossed up here. They're pushing up all around laundry. He's trying to get around, finding some kind of safe haven. Now he's on the hunt, but the trade might come through. Here we go. Camo in the back. Bomb's going to go down. We got 3 up on both sides. Nice bomb placement here, but who's that? Goon in the back trying to find something. Is he just going to go for the defuse? I don't think he can. He's getting watched a little too much, and they are falling. Kingsman in the driver's seat now.
What is this round? I mean, this is an insane round. Goon with a crazy wrap, though. Camo has read it, and he's gotten the second one. 1v1 now. Ooh. Fantasy versus Camo for the map right now. Camo, can he clutch on up and send us the distance? He might go for the ninja defuse. 17 seconds. Will Fantasy check it in time? It looks like he's shouldering the bomb, and he's going to get him. Yeah, not going to get ninja defused in that fashion. Round 11. Here we come.
Yeah, I respect the ninja defuse. When you see the leg, you either go for it or you don't. That's your only chance. And honestly, like where he is at, there's so many places for him to check. He goes to the window like 99% of the players. He goes exactly where he was, like the other 1%. And the other option is he's not checking bomb, but bomb is in view. They had a good side that they planted on. They know where it was at. Not a good time to go for the ninja. But honestly, it was a position the Wolves should have never had the chance to get the win there.
Yeah.
You know, the Kingsmen just weren't winning their fights. We're going to see Sky with the sniper again, but unfortunately not in a good spot for it, as it is a B push. A 2-2 split on defense. Be a little bit behind, but the rotation's got to come through. I heard some nades, get some hit markers, see what can get done. A little bit of push towards mid, but I'm thinking that they're going to lock this one in on B.
Sapphire Wolves, they have them corralled toward B. Look at this positioning. I mean, everybody just pre-aiming the bomb site. The bomb hasn't been planted yet either, so now Kingsman, I mean, they're running out of time. They got to get some kills or get the bomb planted soon here. As Camo watching over his teammate, I mean, Fantasy did get Tortiki. He has a big 1v1 to win, and it's going to be trades on trades, but Sapphire on the better end of things. Still the numbers advantage. And now it's DP and Norsrud left to pick up the pieces here, and they're, like I said, running out of time as they're going to reposition toward A, it looks like.
Yeah, it's very interesting that you pull the sniper out on round 11 and still hasn't gotten anything done with it. Nice wrap towards A. Essentially, you know, a 2v2, unless the sniper can get some action here. I would have liked to seen a full auto play, you know, or they were just kind of voting for timing, and then he finds that kill. Red Cell finds his, leaves Nasser in a 1v3. It went for the snipe final kill. He's kind of in a good spot to win some gunfights, but Camo cleans it up. 14-6. That is a disgusting stat line here. Goon hitting double digits on deaths on the other side. It goes for the team kill at the end. I love that. Beautiful play here from Camo.
Yeah, great composure out of them as well. I mean, that was kind of a trolly SMD, if I'm being honest, but I mean, they got it done in the end. In round 11, I mean, it seemed like Sky definitely wanted to throw his life away for a trick shot, but unable to get that, as it's going to be Sapphire now with the 2-0 edge, and potentially could 3-0 the Kingsmen here and prevent them from making the playoffs. That would be a heartbreaking way to lose it for them. I mean, tough break for them, really, to be honest. They just haven't played that well so far in the series, just haven't really had the opportunity, especially in that hard point. They just got shut down. That was their chance right there in that search, and they might have just blown it.
Yeah, like you said, you know, when the Wolves won, it was a clean win, and when the Kingsmen won, it was a bit dirty. You know, we went to the round 11 S&D, which is what I wanted. It just, I don't know, it just didn't feel like a round 11 S&D. I don't know. It's like they don't have much experience in, you know, what that exactly entails, how the pace needs to be changed up, how, you know, the guns you're using need to be changed up, the locations, your rotations and all that. And when one team had an upper hand, you know, especially Orlando, you know, they'd be up, you know, 3-1, 3-2, and all of a sudden they're down 1-2. And they weren't able to stay ahead when they were ahead. They weren't winning key gunfights. And, you know, Sapphire Wolves, they were just pulling out beautiful nades, nice snipes, and they just have Camo on their team at the end of the day. So it's 2-0. We're on match point. So you know, we'll see what can get done.
Apparently, that's all you need. Just need him to get it done. But, I mean, we'll send it to a quick break while we get loaded on into map number 3. It's going to be Den Overload coming up next after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, well, it does seem like Edu has gone away. Looks like I'll be kind of taking it over
No,
right
no,
now.
I'm totally right here. It was a bait. Haha, I'm. I set a 3-minute break. I set my watch for 1 minute, and now I'm here. What? I don't know. You're lying to me.
Oh my god. Amazing bait coming in from Edu, man. Amazing stuff.
Where I would have gone? Where would I have gone? I mean, I like how you said you were live and Kimchi was not ready at all. I looked at his face the entire time. He was off in Narnia. Anyways, let's talk about what's going on next, guys. It's gonna be
Starts to wind down. Playoffs and the momentum leading up to it is all but high at this point. Folks, welcome to K7 Season 3. My name is McCormick. Alongside myself is Brett FX. We've got a match tonight that could either go... No, it's just going to go one way. It's probably going to be a 3-0, but it's between the Heartbreakers and Team Hustle. And, you know, you got to be blunt sometimes, Brett.
You do. It's definitely painful, but yeah, stats don't lie. Taking a look at it, they have not fared well, just even winning a map. So yeah, not looking good here for Hustle, but you never know. You know, they may have some magic here today.
Don't mind the drawing. It's going to be really shit. So over at B here, this is where you had a couple players set up. You had one here, and you had another player that was trying to force their way from the backside. This is Clemson on their offensive attempt to try and get over towards B here. The problem is you had all, and I mean all, of Final Form playing in and around this building and taking these lanes here, right?
Yep.
What was Wheezy doing? Sitting in the spawn way back here. He was waiting for the spawns to come across the map, but what happens when your teammates don't win these gunfights here? You are useless while everybody else is coming off of spawn. So here's the thing. Everybody came off of spawn. No kills were won on this portion of the map, and Wheezy was completely useless here without trying to make the pinch play back over towards B and get everybody else on the site. When you sit there for 35, almost 40 seconds in the round and don't find any sort of use in those kills, that is going to completely negate anything you're doing on an offensive push, and that is going to...
Pretty sure, anyways, that it was last time. Secret is going to be your captain. Threads, Saiku, and Real Debt. Wow, that is just throwing me off. What? That my brain cannot comprehend what is going on there. Real deadly, but it just wow. You know what, Shifty? You take it.
Hey, so I agree with you that it looks like an amalgamation of letters. By the way, shout out to Real Deal Dill for being in the chat as well. He is going to be the fourth for God Gaming as we progress over to the other.
And welcome back, everybody. Of course, we're ready to rock and roll here. I'm a little bit excited coming around. Is my lips purple? Am I tripping balls?
You are a little bit purple there.
Hey, it's fixed. Sorry, that completely distracted me. But anyways, it's game 3 of a best of 5. Kamaka, it could be GG.
Need to get a technical difficulty screen.
On God, dude. Oh God. Now we got to go through all this rigmarole of like, hey guys, sorry for the delay. We apologize. Sorry, fucking sorry.
So you said there's a 30-second delay, so we should be good now, or? All right. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Some nice bloopers there. Clam trying to get on his own blooper of
He
his
set
own.
me up. He did that on purpose. He knows he did too.
Yeah, you never
It's all good though. It's all good though. I get my entry clip.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
I mean,
right.
hey, we're gonna have map 3. It's we're back with the action, and I mean, hopefully, you know, for Kingsman's sake, they can come back in this overload and show us something. Otherwise, I mean, they're gonna get shut down and shut down quickly here.
Yeah, all right. Well, players are loading in, you know, overload. It's one of those where once you start falling behind and you got that momentum, you're just going to get completely destroyed. Like, especially on this map, you get one of those lanes locked down and push the spawns onto the other side. Just keep running it back. Send 1, 2 guys to grab the pickup and then just keep delivering over and over and over. And I've seen that. This is the map that I saw the quickest overload match on, and that's exactly what happened. Got in position, won the first bloods, and just kept running it down. So let's see if that happens here, or Kingsman put up some numbers.
And I mean, Sapphire, Kingsman, they've already played this map once, and I mean, it was a pretty one-sided affair. Sapphire came out and won the opening break, and it really never looked back. And a much better start this time for the Kingsman. It's just a mix fest toward mid-map, and that can happen off the breakaway. I mean, it's just vying for mid-map positioning, making sure you're not going for dead, and not letting anybody squeak through the cracks, as that can lead to potential sneak plays. Look like Norza's doing, but unfortunately, shot down instantly trying to go for that one.
Yeah, a lot of kills going in the Wolves' favor. It's just 2 players, though, just Red Cell and Sky Camo not doing anything yet. That's why nothing got captured. They're waiting on him. You got to pick it up. But we're seeing a blue wall here from the Kingsman. We do have Sky hopping all the way around. Goon gonna get shot from behind, possibly with the route runner. Yeah, and there we go. Red Cell also finds it. No spawns getting pushed back. It looks like they might want to go B here. You know, we are on the bottom bracket teams to see if they push with the guy that has a pistol or let a blocker up there. It looks like the pistol is the one taking the corners. That is not how you play this mode, with 3 teammates behind you, and the guy with the pistol is the one pushing up. Not what you want to see. What you want to do here is be fantasy and just get a double kill and watch them do stupid things. And there you go. The full team get wiped out. Fantasy was the guy to do it. All 4 players going his way until he got taken out. Unless the usernames are probably screwed up as I'm looking in the kill feed. I think it could have been Nasra. But, yeah, you know, we got that number 44 screwing me up.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, hey, Codcaster's only been broken for 5 years, guys. I mean, it's fixed, right? I mean, we'll see if they end up ever fixing it. But, I mean, for now, I mean, we'll have to deal with number 44 going huge, apparently. So, it's going to be Nasra with the 4, able to shut it down at the goal line. And I like what you pointed out there. I mean, yeah, the pistol guy leading first is not what you want to see, really, ever in Overload, especially if you have people in front of you. But this might be a potential counter cap. Number 2, Goon with the drone, has a couple to beat in the spawn, able to get the second one, and that should be potentially the first go. No, shut at the goal line. Sky with a nice goal line defense there will prevent the first capture from happening. And I mean, we're already 2 minutes gone in this map, and nobody has scored yet. So a very slow scoring game to start this den.
Exact play again. Pistols leading. The 2 are behind him. And they're like, oh, you go. It's scary out there. And there we go. He's out of here. They got destroyed. But Red Cell trying to pick it up. Can't get it done either. No, they have the Slayers on their team, but you can't be slaying if they're rocking the pistol. Full 4 down. And we're not seeing any push-ups from the Kingsman. No one even picked it up. No one cares. Like, you got to get the capture here. 2 minutes left. Now they're just pissing me off, honestly. Like, pick this thing up. There we go. B is free. There's only 1 guy left on A. No one picking it up. Someone run this. All right, we got some blockers going in. DP. Here we go. Gets 1. Looking for 1 more, and the capture's there. 1 more, and the capture's there. Waiting for him to come up. Finds the kill. Just got to get the train and run it in. There we go. We got some teammates there. Fantasy in behind. Wins his gunfight. Can't go for the dive. Right onto the goal line. Can't get it. Little bit of strats coming in from Kingsman. The Wolves, let's see the pistol clear the path once again and get taken out. Exact same play again, but there's not too much defending. It is just Goon. He gets taken out. The rest of the team falling down now. Now we get to see the exact same play. Does it work the 3rd time, Clam? No.
I hope it does, just for argument's sake. But, I mean, yeah, don't piss off Chef. He'll put you in the kitchen, put you to work. But so far, yeah, I mean, somebody's got to wake up in this one. I mean, they've just taken the exact same route over and over, expecting different results. Isn't that the definition of insanity or something? I mean, somebody's got to do something different here for the side of Sapphire Wolves if they're going to put this over the line. And I mean, so far, it's been a pretty silent approach in the slaying department as well from Camo after having a couple of really great maps. A little bit of a slow start from him, and that's probably why we're seeing the 0-0 score line as of yet, also with the drone not being prioritized in the right way. But I mean, still 40 seconds to play for. We'll see if anybody can get it in before the half is over. I mean, like I said, I want to see them take a different route. I want to see them go maybe toward you, and finally clearance toward mid, as Sapphire Wolves might have an opportunity here, but they can't squander it again.
Hey, look who's leading down there as he runs into the wall with only 1 teammate behind him. I wonder if he pushes this with his pistol and gets absolutely cooked. Here we go, some teammates. We got the same play. Do they go again? No, it's scary, guys. I don't want to go out there. Here we go, some kills come in. Oh, some pistol kills. Camo finds 2 with it. All right, and finally, we get a capture with 3 seconds left. It's not going to be able to spawn in, and the Wolves take The most ridiculous lead I've ever seen. I hate it. Get this out of my face.
Yeah, Chef wants out of this map, or just wants some better playing. Honestly, I mean, yeah, we haven't really been seeing high-level overload as of right now. I mean, hopefully in the second half, I mean, something changes because, I mean, so far it's been pretty sloppy. Similar to the SND, honestly, a lot of sloppy plays in that search and destroy. But I mean, in overload, I mean, you know, you have a ton more gunfights you have to play for, so we're going to be seeing it pretty often. And I mean, I would like to be, you know, I just want to see the teams prioritize just rotations with the drone more than they have been. And I mean, I know, Den, it can be hard to rotate back toward the A zone. You have to kind of push forward or kind of get left behind. But I want to see a wrap from somebody taking overextension, somebody getting mixy with it. I mean, it's been Red Cell 18-9 having a good performance in the first half, and that's really been the reason why they were able to score that one. Him and Camo combining on in for the slaying. But I mean, you can only do that so many times before you start playing properly. Fundamentals here, people.
Yeah, that double with the pistol, you know, if you're leading with the pistol, you got to get kills with it. He got it. You got the Hellstorm in the pocket as well, which can be huge, but, like, what does it take? Like 6 seconds for that thing to actually be usable after you call it in? Not really going to stop anything from getting captured. It can keep them from holding it. It can, you know, kind of break through and hold a spawn. That's what I'd like to see it used for. But let's see. We got the blocker. Look at this. We got a guy standing on the hill. This is where he needs to be. He doesn't win his fight, but he takes the direction away from him. We're tied up immediately like that within the first minute. Kingsman, do it right. I love seeing it. Look at this. Respawn right on it. They got the players there. And they wait to pick it up. It's not, oh man, I gotta touch it. It looks shiny. They wait. They get the kills. They get these players off of the hill. Here we go. Look at the guy in the front. Isn't the one with the pistol. Now he's the last one alive. He's just gonna see what can I do with it. No teammates around him. I don't fault him for that. You know, get out of there. Reset. Respawn closer to your hill, so that way you're able to block it. Here comes Goon up in the top. Kind of distract him. Done. A lot of kills coming the way of the Wolves. They're just going to be able to run this one down unless Nasra can get some quick action. They don't move quick on their feet. You get a full 4 down. You have to move quick. Get in position. They did not get around that corner. No blockers. Look, the pistol is the guy leading again. This guy. Ugh. Oh, my. This is not working. It's not going to work.
It's starting to bug me. I'm not going to lie, Chef. And it takes a lot to bug me for plays like that. But I mean, yeah, that is about the 4th or 5th time we've seen that this map so far. I mean, it has been incredibly. I'm just kind of dumbfounded at this point. Yeah, just wait for your teammates to slay first before you move with the pistol guys. You have lead blockers for a reason. You got to use them. And I mean, so far it's been 1-1. And I mean, despite some opportunities for both of these rosters, just not capitalizing on them whatsoever, it would seem. Some very shoddy craftsmanship so far in this match, but we'll see if that turns around. 2.5 minutes to play for. It is going to be Wolves on the reset. They have a couple of kills in transition, but it's going to be Nasra and Fantasy shutting it down, and they could potentially play the reset here. They waited too long to pick it up, so toward the B we go, and they have the edge here. They're going to win the foot race. We'll see if they can get control. Nasra already in them cheeks, but he gets immediately taken on down. 3 dead yet again, and I mean, here we go again. Sapphire Wolves. We'll see if they can capitalize on their opportunity.
Yeah, it's really on the Fantasy here, and if he can find some kills, does find one, look for some more, trying to slow down the teams. They have the players where they need to be. The Wolves have it locked down. Should be able to get a dive here, capture, and he does. Wow, Fantasy goes crazy, cleans out the rest of the crew, but not in a good enough time. They are set up. Here we go. We got the blocker already moving up. DP realizing, hey, wait, I can run to the site before my guy even gets the block. Looks 1, 2, Nasra. Beautiful, or DP, whoever the hell it is. Hard to tell by the kill feed. I believe it's DP. Moving in. Look at cleaning it up. Another kill. Blocking like he's supposed to. Oh, no.
Oh,
right
no.
before he's able to get it. I mean, he caught so many bodies. You can't fault him for that, for trying another one. Everyone, wow, COD really pushed their spawn up top. It's kind of interesting that that happened. They're going to be able to move up here quite a bit, but don't read that they could get into garage. And they're going to get defended heavily here as the entire team is there waiting for it. Skittles was the guy to break it up, but he gets taken out and leaves the pistol man by himself. He's going to get faulted. They push up. Here goes Nostra looking for some bodies. We got DP there for some trades. Beautiful blockers in play. Going to be able to run this one right in. Fantasy cleans it up with the pistol. His teammates injure him up. We got 45 seconds left. Now it comes huge. Clam, I don't know how many S&D overloads you casted, but it gets pretty crazy.
A couple for sure so far. I saw one that was absolutely insane the other day, but we'll see if it ends up being the fireworks show or not. So far, it's going to be the Blue Squadron in their base. Kingsman able to get toward A. They have one member to beat. The trade should be swiftly on through up to Fantasy now. The double kill for Red Cell shuts it down. He gets all three in his squad, going huge. Defends at the goal line. And with 17 seconds left, you have one more shot at this before OT hits 4 Wolves. They need to play fast and loose, aggressive with it while they have the opportunity to, because we're going to be heading to the surge, if not sooner, rather than later. It's just going to be number 3 toward the portal on A. 5 can score, 3 seconds left. He can get it right now and end the game, and he will. Shuts it down. And Sapphire Wolves, they'll take the 3-0. They'll deny the playoff run for the Kingsmen.
What a run at the end. It seemed like everyone was getting set up for the S&D. You don't want to be caught on the respawn timer because you won't be playing. And it seemed like everyone was getting set up and just weren't ready for that capture to come through. Kingsman, had that one push to try and get it down, couldn't get it, and the Wolves, what a crazy play. How did they pull that one off?
I don't know. That was just incredible. I mean, it started with Red Cell, right? With that 3K he got in the spawn. That should have been a cap for the Kingsmen, but he just basically single-handedly shuts that down. And if that goes through, that's a 3-2 advantage the other way for the Kingsmen. Probably going, well, at least if not into overtime, they probably end up winning that map there, Chef, to send us to the next hard point. But I mean, unfortunately for them, it just all falls apart for you. And off a spawn, they just get ripped as well. Weren't in position. I mean, there was the gunfight toward the A bomb site too as well. There was a 1v1 with a player. I didn't exactly see who, but I mean, they're kind of in Timbuktu. Meanwhile, the drone's on the other side of the map. I know they're in a gunfight, but they should probably reposition toward the new drone with only 10 seconds left. That was kind of an awkward play. I can't really, fault him for it, but just a weird transition in how that went down. And Sapphire are going to take it in a wild overload there.
Yeah, and it just comes down to consistency, and I feel like consistency has been Kingsman, their fault. With the S&D, it seemed like when they were playing right, they had the win every time, and then they just do something silly and just lose out of it. Like at the end there, they had it. We're going to see some crazy overload, S&D style finish that we love to see here, and they just get silly with it. They're not watching where the takeout order's getting delivered and the restaurant's over here, and they're like, oh, I had the pickup for over here, and gets captured right there at the end. And the Wolves had the 4th time was the key to getting the capture with the most honestly stupid strat we've ever seen, ever, with the guy with the pistol taking the corners, taking the lead, dies, and then it finally gets in the hands of Red Cell. Honestly, I wasn't keeping track if it was in Red Cell's hand the other 4 times. But he gets the crazy pistol kills. And Red Cell was the guy putting down the numbers on that last map. All the players honestly did pretty good on KD. Honestly, on both teams. Everyone was putting up some nice numbers. Red Cell ended that one 29 and 19 with 2 overloads. The most for his team there. Camo getting the other one. Camo pretty consistent throughout. Red Cell was only slacking on the S&D, but did really good on the respawns. The Wolves just had the consistency throughout the night. I think that's what gave them the win. The hard point, very one-sided, but the other 2 maps we saw, we had some games, but it wasn't top tier, wow, these teams are really good. It was, wow, who has the worst strats that are going to fail the quickest, unfortunately. But Kingsman consistently were just not able to come through with what they were doing, and the Wolves had the consistency of having that baseline. Everything falls back to was just the Wolves taking the lead. So I think that's what ultimately gave them that win.
Yeah, I think in the end, obviously, we talked about their overload, woes to death. I mean, the guy with the pistol thinks he has a deagle from CSGO or something, trying to one-tap all the people. So you saw him shouldering around the corner. That's kind of what I was thinking in my head, right, when he was doing that. But, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, definitely some things to improve on for sure for both of these teams, obviously, right? But, yeah, if you're Kingsman, that's a tough one, too. They lose 3-0 as well. I mean, that's going to be... I actually don't think they can possibly make playoffs now with the map count that they have. I mean, if they are, it's going to be incredibly close. But, I mean... even still, that's not the way you want to try and get into it as well. So, I mean, Sapphire, they do a good job tonight. They play spoiler in a big way. I'm not sure if there was, roster changes or something for Sapphire in their other matches, or what happened, but they look, I mean, I haven't seen them before, Chef. I mean, they look a lot better for sure.
Yeah, and just give a little recap for people that weren't here the whole stream. You know, first map on that hardpoint den, the Wolves put up 250, 87. It was very one-sided. You know, we were looking at the stats, looking at maps and whatnot before the game. Wolves came into this 0-4, only 2-12 on maps, and Kingsman came in 1-2, 4-6 for maps. And, you know, we're looking at it, we're like, you know, this might just be a Kingsman 3-0, you know, numbers-wise, players-wise, and everything. And then it really showed out that first map. Like, all right, Wolves are here. And, you know, we hear that they had some roster changes. Great start on that first map. Camo 29-12 with a minute 52 on Hill. Pretty wild. Red Cell going 24-10. Skittles 24-15 with a minute 17 on Hill. Great numbers all around from the Wolves. And then that second map, S&D, went all the way to round 11, but that doesn't tell the whole story, because it was kind of gross on both sides through that. It was whoever done worse, the worst is who lost.
I mean, that was kind of the entire series, if I'm being honest. Other than that first hard point for Sapphire, it was good. Yeah, the first hard point was good, and then ever since then, it was kind of just the quality of Call of Duty declined dramatically ever since then. But I mean, hey, it provided us an entertaining series nonetheless. So yeah, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for us. We'll take a look one last time at the updated standings after this match is said and done. Yeah, Kingsman still sitting at that. Well, maybe not updated quite yet, but not. Yeah, never mind. Producer hit me with a bait and switch, but it's going to be updated here live for us now. There we go. Sapphire has a win on the board. 5-12 map count now. And I mean, after 3-0ing, I mean, that's not too bad. Not too shabby after the roster change to come out with a 3-0. I mean, unfortunately for them, probably made a roster change a little bit too late in the season, but nevertheless, they end up getting the win. I don't think they can win playoffs, can they? Do they have one more match, Producer Man?
No,
okay, I guess they don't.
Yeah, but I will say, if you look at Dynasty Gaming on the other side, Sapphire Wolves came into this the worst team in K7, and now they are no longer the worst team in K7. So that's pretty huge. That they're not last. You know, you gotta play for something. You gotta play for something. So good on them for that. A great hard point. You know, that what they need to do as a team.
Yeah.
Go back, see what worked, double down, triple down. You know, next season. You know, if you're going for K7, and I definitely recommend they do, you know, or other leagues as well, that is the game you need to look back on. And Wolves, you know, looking at the players, you know, I'd like to have a little chat with you on this one, Clam. Who we give MVP to? Is it going to be Red Cell, or is it going to be Camo? Because Camo, I feel, is a little more consistent, but Red Cell, when it needed to happen, he made it happen.
I think I'm going to give it to Camo, even though Red Cell went off in the overload at the end to be able to win that map. I think just Camo throughout the entire series was just so consistent. He had a kind of a rough start to that overload, but he turned it around in the end. You know, he was able to get a couple of clutch kills with the pistol as well, you know, being able to transition those into the only scores they were able to get in that overload. So yeah, MVP for Camo for me tonight. He, you know, 30 bomb map number 1, double digits in that search, and I believe close to 30 in the map number 3 as well. Yeah, he went off, and I mean, yeah, 26 as well. So I mean, yeah, great job from him. Official MVP for me tonight. And yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for me and Chef, unless you have anything else you want to yap about here, Chef.
Yeah, one final thing that the chef loves to bring up: beautifully cooked nades goes to Skittles today. 2 amazing out of nowhere nades. He had one off the start, which you're expecting, but it was just timed and placed perfectly. I had another one mid-match. You know, Skittles is the guy, he got the nade spots, and it's kind of huge if you don't use that nade spot and you're just holding it. Like, all right, you know, how do I use it? And he had it locked down perfect, timed, cooked, seared, and served. Great job from Skittles and everyone. K7, beautiful league. Great casting with you here, Clam, and Hero at the helm on the production. Thank you to everyone watching. We got playoffs coming real soon, and it's gonna be some chaos. I'm loving what I'm gonna see from these top 4 teams from each side moving on, going for that prize money. That's it from everyone here. Thank you all for cooking it up with K7. You all have a great night.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care.